it focuses on the outcome of a choice instead of the act itself. The choice. People are interested in the choice, not trying to understand what the choice involves. The people are interested in the results, and that benefits the rulers a lot because they have totally created the people to live like an animal. Or you cannot say it's an animal. They created a kind of a domesticated animal. People are forced to look into the choice, on the outcome of a choice. Like now for the coronavirus, people are asked to go and take a test. And they all wait for the test. And who is giving the result? Any Tom, Dick and Harry gives a result is okay. They say positive and negative, then you become positive. Otherwise you are a negative person. If they say you are negative, you live like a negative person. But in this test, positive means you are death. Negative means you are good person. Can you believe the confusion created in the science? In your life they tell you you have to be a positive person. Not a pessimist, but an optimist. What is a pessimist and optimist? Optimist people are positive people who always think good about the things and then they take it forward. Pessimists always try to find a fault. What is pessimist and optimist? Optimist is the honeybee. Wherever it goes, it tries to find the best flowers. It doesn't look. The eye doesn't even look into the dirt. But what is a pessimist? It's the fly which doesn't see the flowers, even though they are flowers, they directly go and sit on the dirt, on the shit. The difference. People are so much focused on the education, on the result. They don't even look. Zinni, I'm telling Zinni. Zinni is telling I want to take a X-ray. I was telling you, Zinni, what did doctor say? Doctor said I'll call you back. Zinni, is it very important that the X-ray result should tell you what you want? Do you want another person which you call as a doctor to tell you when to take the X-ray to find out what medicine suits your body? During this time, I have given you a mobile and you demanded a mobile and everybody demanded a mobile. Here every senior demanded a mobile in this corona time. So I just gave everybody a mobile, everybody. They wanted the best, and the best is not what is inside the mobile. The best is the most colorful, most best lipstick, and the cream on the cover of the mobile is very important. So they selected all the best colorful mobiles, and from morning to evening they are sitting only in the mobile. And Bhavya doesn't know what to do because these people are non-stop sitting in front of the mobile, or either they're engaged in the mobile. What is the engagement? Whom are they calling? Whom they are talking? They are talking from the toilet to the kitchen to their friend, from the kitchen to the toilet to a friend, just simply to tell how much you are enjoying the toilet. And toilet people asking, did you eat so that you could also come to the toilet? This much time of wastage in the kitchen and the toilet talks. I asked Zinni, can you just find out, download from the Google, study on what particular problem you are having, and on that particular problem create a natural build-up. Like I had a heart attack. I was declared as having a heart attack, yes, by the Manipal hospital, by the Narayan and Hrudyalaya. All these people, even this Chinmaya Mission has got a Narayan Hrudyalaya block. They also declared me having a heart attack. I refused to get admitted, refused to take the treatment. I came back because I want to study. If I have a problem, who are you to clean my problem? I have to take my bath. I am dirty, my mouth is stinking, my body is stinking. So I have to find out whether I have to take bath. So I came back. I was hell-bound that I should not die because Manipal Hospital said I will die that particular day. Night my BP will go down and I will die. I said, none of your bloody business. Discharge me now. I pulled out all the equipment, threw it out, and started walking. They came even up to the car and kept on convincing me because they are paid paid people are there to convince you that you don't go. You give 3 lakhs. They told me, Swamiji, please 3 lakhs you put a strength. Swamiji quoted strength is 8 lakhs because you are a great Swamiji. And something they said which is 16 lakhs. I said, bloody, I do not have even 16 paise. I am just a street beggar. No, your friends will pay. I said, no, nobody is my friend. No, your friends will have to decide. I said, no friend will decide. I'm telling you, the friends are not my bloody father. Even if my father come, I will not listen. I'll take you to the court, discharge me now. I pushed and came out. They gave me a bill of 2,300 or 600. We paid a case. This is 7 years back story. I came back. Then my people couldn't allow me. They said, please go to Narayan. From Chinmaya Narayan Hrudayalaya, we jumped to Manipal Hospital. Then they forced me the very next day to go to Narayan Hrudayalaya, Devi Shetty's place. There doctor said, yes, you have a heart attack. Now you have, please, Swamiji, please. I will, just 1 hour, I'll put the strength and leave you. I said, yes, 1 hour. I just take a coffee and come. I came down. I came back to my Indiranagar school. I started fasting. I asked my children to call all the naturopathy hospitals in India. Not a single hospital is willing to take. The moment my children told, Swamiji has got a heart attack. Only in Pune, there was a Gandhi naturopathy hospital. I think they said, okay, Swamiji, please come with a few full team. 10 or 15 people, we can give you one full building itself. I said, I am not that kind of, Swamiji have that kind of money, and my people wouldn't allow me to fly. Then we contacted Dean Ornish, the cardiologist who was the chief physician of the White House for Bill Clinton and Obama. We contacted her, and Dean Ornish was telling, I was just 1 month back, I was in Bangalore. I missed it. Okay, he said there was a person in Delhi called Bimal Chachar. When I contacted him, he said he'll come after 21 days. So 21 days I fasted. When Bimal Chachar came, he said, okay, you have to take a CT scan. I took a CT scan and found out, yes, my blockages were there. 60% was on one pipeline, another pipeline has got, I think, not much. It is just 55 or 45. That's all. But he said, you suffered a heart attack, so you have to accept the fact that you had a heart attack. Now, so and so, you have to do it. But I couldn't accept Bimal Chajar's style of functioning. But I took most of his things, like zero oil cooking food. And he said, now you can walk, you can do exercise. I walked 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, massive exercise. He said, no, not allowed. But I kept on doing. I kept on studying a huge amount of things. Why heart attack comes? Because the pipelines are blocked. I have to clean the pipelines by fasting or whatever method I did it. 7 years down the line, I'm still alive. So I told Zini, why don't you study? People are like that. Focus is on the outcome of a choice instead of the act itself. The great aim of education is not knowledge but action, said Herbert Spencer, born on 27th April 1820 in Derby, United Kingdom. He died on 8th December 1903 in Brighton. The great aim of education is not knowledge but action. People are not into action. They are into too much knowledge. Knowledge is, of course, knowledge is good. But do you have the time to digest? So many foods are knowledge. Breakfast, lunch, tea, snacks and dinner. South Indian food, North Indian food, Western food, Italian, Japanese, Chinese, English breakfast. Everything is on the table. Everything together. Can you eat it? Such is the knowledge. You have to find out, you have to put it in proper file to find out when, even in our school, we have Monday it is noodles and Tuesday it is idli vade and Wednesday it is chow chow bath, that kesari bath and the other one. And Thursday we have English breakfast, bread, butter, jam, sausage, scrambled eggs, whatever it is. Friday is puri day, or now we have the channa bhatura. And Saturday we have the dosa, varieties of dosas. Either one dosa or masala dosa or Anand Bhavan's full set of food on Saturdays. And Sundays we have the Indian chapati, like that. It can be spread out, but the knowledge together, but without acting on it, what goes? Do we need to have carbohydrates or protein, children? Yes. Then let us have protein because you need energy. Even in the fighting arena, people, when they go for the main fighting, we have been taught the first 3 days out of the 6, 7, if Sunday is the tournament, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are only into protein food. Protein food takes around four days to enter into the body to get the strength. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we are totally into carbohydrates. So 3 days of fasting only on carbohydrates and only protein. On the fourth, fifth, sixth day, when you eat carbohydrate, body will suck it that much. Carbohydrates gives us instant energy. And on Sunday when we go to fight, the tournament is 11 o'clock, 11 to evening 6. So early morning we have a heavy carbohydrates breakfast. No protein at all. And then only high energy drinks till the tournament is over. And we find our stamina, mostly you need stamina, even if you have the best techniques. To act, you need the stamina. The stamina is to understand the body. The great aim of education, not to knowledge, is not too many food, but to know when to apply, but action on it. Studying. So I told Zini, please study. Like that, everybody if you study, you will never go to the hospital. Please don't go to the hospital. As I am begging you, please don't go to the temple and the masjid and the church. You must go to the temple, masjid and the church. Only after you have understood that God properly, you have practiced, you have cleansed it, you have become so pure, you go to the temple, masjid and the church to give them a part of what you earned as a prasada to them, and to clean up the area and to pray for the good health. You should go to the hospital only to pray to the doctor so that he can research more and give you a beautiful wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge. They say wisdom can become knowledge only if they are in the midst of the people. They are given enough space. The great aim of education is not knowledge but action. Action in trying to be with the children, being with the wife and husband, trying to be with your family, understand the family. Instead of always sitting outside and talking to somebody else. With that way together we can wipe out this virus. Please try this one. There's a lockdown now happening in Karnataka state in Bangalore for 14 days. Please be in your house and understand, talk, read. Why this corona? Inhale steam from your nose, exhale from your mouth. Many people are telling that it might be helpful. Inhale from your mouth, exhale from the nose. We are using kallupu, that is rock salt, to take bath, to brush out teeth, gargle the mouth, clean the floor, clean the vessels, clear. Everything is kallupu. More than 1 year nobody was affected at all. Please practice, and we make sure that we sweat by sitting in the sunlight and working. Sitting in sunlight, working is very important. If you have got an opportunity, please go back to your village. Even though they say don't go and infect the village, if the village is crowded like the city, then those houses are not good. If the village has got a massive big land and you have one single house, massive big land like our Devanahalli ashram, then please rush up to your village and start digging the earth and work in the field. You will be healthy. This is my 405th small talk.